Hello Pisces, and welcome to your reading by the Blessings Foundry. Today's reading is a general reading to see what messages and guidance Spirit has for you at the time you view this video. I do want to have a shout out to the people, those of you who've made donations or worked with me on personal readings. I've really been grateful for your support and working with you, and for your donations and for working with you during the personal readings. So let's dive in. Guides, guardians, angels, ancestors, 5D light and above, please come near. Please connect to the Pisces subscribers of this channel and their guides, guardians, angels, ancestors, and higher self in high vibrational energy to get the messages and guidance that Pisces needs for their soul's journey at the time they view this video. Let's see what we get for you today, Pisces. Spirit, what messages and guidance do you have for Pisces? We start off with the 9 of Wands. Let me take a look here. So we see wounds and being stitched together, Pisces. Every rose has its thorn, but the rose is pierced by the actual branch here. So we see your overdue fare of hardship, or like more than enough hardship, right? But the thing is, you're stitched back together, and you're getting near to closing out a cycle. You've been healing, and you're putting the past behind you. Notice that in this image, everything is stitched back together. So that is the key right now, is you are stitched back together, and you're about to close out this cycle. And pardon me, I'm in my gym clothes. I just got them from the gym. All right, Spirit, what other messages do you have for Pisces, please? What other messages do you have for, thank you so much. Then we have the King of Cups. So it took a lot, Pisces, for you to learn how to stitch yourself back together, how to not allow your wounds to remain open and gaping and bleeding. Through learning that, you have come to learn emotional mastery, coming into control of your emotions. You are the master and commander of your own ship, and you are the navigator of where you want to go. We also see in your belly are the 2 fish or 2 dolphins. I can't quite... Yes, they're fish. And your belly is a 2 fish. So you're being true to yourself as you're navigating yourself forward, but from a more sound point of view. What other? Thank you. Lots of messages today. Then we have the 5 of Wands. So this is competition. This is positioning. You're positioning yourself, and you're positioning people, places, things, energies in your life accordingly. This choice is yours. The changes are yours, and you're making them according to your passions. This is your decision of how and where you're going to place people and things in your life now. You have learned from the wounding what people or things will have priority in your life, and you're moving them accordingly. What other messages do you have for Pisces, please? Thank you. Then we have the 10 of Swords, because you're done. We go from the 9 of Wands into the 10 of Swords. You're done having things be captivating or living rent-free in your head. You're done with the mental torment. You're done with people. I'm hearing people saying negative things, maybe creating false scenarios, blaming you. You're done with it. You're no longer going to entertain this. You're no longer going to let it stick in your mind. Let's see what else we have here. What other messages do you have for Pisces, please? You're definitely gaining control. It's important to notice here, Pisces, that this person's hair is quite neatly done. You have gotten yourself back together, put yourself back into order. And it's very important to notice that none of these needles are actually touching or inside your head. As in the traditional Rider-Waite, all this in the 10 of Swords, all the swords are stuck in the back. The person's bleeding out. You can't get up from that. But here, this is more of a, in spite of the things coming at you, you are keeping yourself together. And we're seeing that is because you have been wounded. You have been, I'm hearing cut open, emotionally raw, and you learned how to put yourself together. What other messages do you have for Pisces, please? What other messages do you have for Pisces, please? What other messages do you have for, thank you so much. Then we have 2 more messages here. The first one being the 9 of Pentacles. You're headed towards such towards such a beautiful place. Some of you may have already found yourself here. Look at how beautiful and luscious. This is a luscious, luxurious life. When people look at you in this energy, Pisces, nobody would ever know that this is where you came from, that you learned how to stitch yourself together. You learned how to have emotional mastery and to navigate your own life from your gut instincts. You learned how to position people according to the energy they show up with in your life. You learned how to keep up appearances and not let people enter into your space, into your head. You no longer allow people to live rent-free in your mind. But they would never know by looking at this beautiful image here of luxury, of lusciousness. This is a luscious image, and it's very peaceful and serene. Nobody would ever know the trials and tribulations that you have gone through. But what's coming for you as a result of you getting yourself together and you organizing your energy, organizing your thoughts, is growth and expansion. We see here in the King of Cups that you are the navigator of your own emotions and your own destiny, and you're following your intuition and your gut going forward. And we see you having already made a decision. You're now on the precipice, at the tipping point of a massive change. Here we have the ship before you in the present, and here we have the ship about ready to be cast off into the ocean as you are waiting to set sail. So let's go ahead and get clarification for this. It might seem a little bit abstract, but we'll try to get some more details here. There's definitely, I do want to take a moment to point out, again, I think I had mentioned this, that people may have a tendency to look at you and see only the outside without the capacity to understand you, and without the capacity to see the scars that you have so neatly blended into your exterior, right? It's as though your scars have faded and they're not visible anymore to the outside, even though you carry them internally. What is this Nine of Wands for Pisces, please? What is this nine? Thank you. Yeah, there's definitely a change here, Pisces. There's definitely a shift from wounded to healing. Let's get one more card for this Nine of Wands. Some of you might also be threatened. The Knight of Wands is a card of travel, of movement, of change. What else is this Nine of Wands? Pardon me. What is this nine? Thank you. So you're no longer letting go. You're releasing. You have learned the lesson of hanging on too tightly, and you're changing. Just imagine, Pisces, if you hung on to this branch here with all the thorns. Can you imagine how much damage that would do to your hand? But you have learned to let go, because letting go relieves the pain and shifts your energy into a different place. What is this King of Cups, please? What is this King of Cups for Pisces, please? What do you want Pisces to know about this King of Cups, please? And the King of Cups is masculine energy, independent of gender, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Pisces, you coming into your emotional mastery is leveling you up into this Nine of Pentacles. Your self-sufficiency, you are choosing you. Many of you are choosing self-sufficiency, self-reliance, resiliency. Now, independent of if you're in a relationship or not, this is about you. It's not about them. This is about you and you making the moves in your life. This is about you having emotional mastery and moving in accordance with your confidence and your truth and the desires you want. It's about you becoming more abundant. What is this Five of Wands for Pisces? What is this Five of Wands? This is you choosing you, Pisces. Because the cost of choosing other people has been way too high. So you're guarding your heart. You're putting people in their place. Because you're choosing you and your happiness. You're putting people literally in their place, guarding yourself, putting up your defenses in a healthy, constructive way in order to provide for your emotional contentment and happiness. Again, The reason you're doing this is the cost of not doing it is too high. It effectively robs you of your peace and your stability and your happiness. What is this 10 of Swords for Pisces? What does Pisces need to know? Thank you. You're in control. You're getting, pardon my direct or loose language, you're getting your crap together. You know, you're not allowing people to stick their pointy needles in your brain. You're not letting people get to you. You're being in control of your emotions and making logical decisions not to allow low vibrational energy to impact you or to cause you pain. You're not letting it in, because we see here with the 7 of Wands, you're standing your ground, you're guarding your heart, you're putting on the full armor of God. You're, you know, whatever it takes for you, however that resonates for you, you're having the pursuit of your own happiness. What is this 9 of Pentacles, please? You're listening to your intuition. Just as we were seeing here, Pisces, listening to that fire in your belly is leading you to self-sufficiency and leveling you up. Then we see here reinforcing that message is listening to your intuition is going to guide you into this luxurious life, into this refinement, this refined version of yourself. Let's see what else we have. Then we have the Devil, going away from toxic energies. I'm also, yes, and karmic cycles. This is you breaking chains. This is about you, Pisces, breaking generational curses, toxic habits, karmic cycles. You're listening to your independence. You're listening to your intuition and gaining your independence through choosing yourself. Let's see what this 3 of Wands is. What is this 3 of Wands, please? What is this 3 of Wands for Pisces? Please, Spirit, please be clear. What is this 3 of Wands? You can't go backwards anymore. You've made a decision and things are changing. This is sudden, uncontrollable change. This is awakening. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit, they're like, let us be clear. This is awakening. Where are you headed, Pisces? You are headed to an awakening. For some of you, this can be a Kundalini awakening. This can be an awakening of dark versus light. This can be decisions you're suddenly making that will enable you to set your ship to sail. But we see here, I'm going to clarify these 2 major arcana. What is this Judgment, please? Another major arcana, Pisces. This is about you going forward in alignment towards your destiny, making decisions that are meant for you, being on your true right path. What is this Tower, please? This is about overcoming. You have had many karmic lessons, karmic challenges, toxic energies around you. And this is about you reclaiming your power, calling your energy and your power, your soul parts back to you, and learning how to choose you and how to put you first, and putting people in the proper and right place according to how they show up with their energy. What is this Tower, please? What do we need to know about this Tower? Please be clear, Spirit. What is this Tower? Thank you. And we have the Justice. This is a karmic balancing. For all these unfair cycles, for all these woundedness, we see a karmic balancing to take you from stitches to security, to take you from wounded to wealthy, to take you from pain to pleasure. We're seeing the scales become balanced for you, Pisces, because you have made a decision to move forward away from these things, putting people and situations in their places. You have learned to walk away. You have learned to guard your heart, guard your energy, and not let people's weedy thoughts get into your mind. Spirit, 1 angel answers for Pisces for this reading, please. 1 angel answers for Pisces for this reading, please, Spirit. This is, you know, really empowering, Pisces, for you. It may seem, for some reason, I'm getting, this may seem a little contrite. However, you know, it's an acknowledgement of the work that you have done. And it's Spirit saying, Pisces, we see your scars. We see your scars. We see the difficulty You have had letting go. We have seen the work you have done, putting yourself back together, and how hard it was to put yourself before other people. But the cost of not doing so became too high. So now you're putting people, places, things in their proper place, guarding yourself, because only you can guard your happiness and emotional contentment and fulfillment. You're no longer allowing things to live rent-free in your head, especially things that seek to tear you down or break you apart. You're having control over your emotions, over your thoughts, and over the energies you allow to be around you. This is bringing you into self-sufficiency. This is bringing you into your power, returning to your power, leveling you up, leading you to a life of refinement as you listen to your intuition to guide you out of toxic, karmic, narcissistic, unhealthy cycles. You have made a decision to turn in the direction of your destiny, and as a result, a tower of justice is going to come to propel you forward into growth and expansion and the next chapter of your soul's journey. Spirit, one angel answers for Pisces. Thank you. Forgiveness. Wow. You know, and this is pretty powerful, Pisces, especially when we look at how wounded. I mean, let's just take a moment in remembrance of the pain, but let's acknowledge your strength, right? And that this cycle is over and it's time to release it through forgiveness. Forgiveness of yourself for allowing, and forgiveness of others for doing. Forgiveness is like a bird you're setting free to no longer haunt you. Spirit, one lucky oracle for Pisces for this reading, please. One lucky oracle for Pisces for this reading, please, Spirit. One lucky, oops. Okay, and I'm going to pull this one because this is the energetic one that is pulling me energetically. So let's see what's going on here. You are good, but people misunderstand you. And I think that is oftentimes how hurt happens, is you have good intentions, but people mistake your goodness and your strength for weakness. Because your generosity, your kindness, your heart, your love comes from a pure place, and other people who are not you or not similar to you do not have the capacity to understand that, because they don't move the way you move. They don't have the core characteristics and behavior traits that you have. Something is told which you must not believe. This is about people living rent-free in your head. Block them out, Pisces. Like, this is other people's comments, points of view, words are none of your business. It doesn't concern you. What concerns you is how you feel and believe about yourself and divine. Persist and you will be more successful. So continue on your journey. You have made a decision to go forward in accordance to your soul's calling, in accordance to the desires of your heart. Keep on keeping on. Success for you if you carry through. So keep going. You're doing a great job, Pisces. We see you reclaiming your power, standing your ground, focusing on your happiness. You know, a really big lesson here is putting people in their place according to the energy they show up in with your life. In your life. If you have a yes or no question for today, the answer is no. And the lucky number for today is 102, which reduces to a number 3. So this is what I have for you today, Pisces. I do want to say good job. You're doing really great. You're hitting some soul milestones, really, and breaking away from karmic cycles, soul bonds, generational curses. You're ending repeating cycles because you have learned a critical lesson. And I'll repeat again that people must be filed away. I know this sounds very non-caring maybe, but people must be filed away or put in the proper position according to the energy they show up with in your life. You've gotten to the point where you're no longer giving people that hurt you the benefit of the doubt, but instead you're using your energy to sew yourself back up and set a new course for yourself where you're guarding your heart, focused on your emotional fulfillment and completion, no longer allowing people to live rent-free in your head or to let their crappy words or their gossip or fear-mongering impact you. You're moving to a place of luxury, of refinement, of self-confidence, and reclaiming your power, choosing to move forward on your soul's journey. And as a result of your decision to move forward, a tower is coming that is bringing in karmic justice. It is up to you, but forgiveness and gratitude are going to be very powerful catalyzers in this justice taking hold and balancing out as you set your ship in the water to chart a new course. This is what I have for you. God bless.